Okay, welcome to the start of it's our third week already, isn't it? Third week. We're going to take a look at lessons, a little bit of lesson one. So we'll take a little review of what we need to at there and then start into lesson two. I've got some new software I found this morning that I've been looking for a long time. So that's what I'm going to be using here. It actually allows me to draw on the screen. So I can pull up like MAT091 and right on the screen, right on, highlight things. We can do it, pull in a calculator if I need to. Um, and then so I won't be going back and forth between the board and there. And we'll see how it works. I tried it this afternoon and it seemed to work pretty good. I feel kind of lazy just sitting in a chair and teaching, but then I guess I'm gonna have to get a gym membership or something to get some exercise afterwards. But I think it'll work out pretty well. And then as we do the live streams, it will also be fairly consistent. It's also something I'm going to be able to use more easily if we're doing online office hours, so that if you have questions and can't make it to campus, we'll be able to do kind of conference call, or you can reach me through, what is it, Google Hangouts, which is basically a video call, and I share my screen with you, and we can basically do all the things we do in class that way. Okay, so as I get more and more comfortable, it'll just be more and more natural for me. So we'll see how that works. Okay, so I guess let's start off with, we'll go there, and let's see, a little video over here, just so that the people who are watching the live stream know that it's in class. I guess, let's see, how do we do this? Oops. It's the wrong camera. There we go. Okay. Yes.
On the quiz on unit one, there was a problem that I couldn't figure out. I don't know if we went over it in class or not.
Okay. Let's start there then. Except one thing we should start with. Almost forgot about last time. And what do we usually need to verify attendance? Something called, I guess I can't have my hand resting on here. Word of the day. So, who's got a word of the day for us? Something. What's that? No, the word of the day for today.
Oh.
I guess we could say last week was the word of the day. Something, a word of the day.
Achieve.
Achieve. Very good. So we'll go with achieve. Capital A. But you guys always give me something with an I and an E, and I always get those. It's IE, right? Okay. Yeah. Achieve. Is that right? Sort of. That's a CH. ACH. Come over here. There we go. A little bit better. So then let's go ahead and I'm going to pull up MAT091 so we can look at that quiz question you had. Go. Oops. Okay. Switch over to that. MAT091. Unit 1, right?
Yeah.
The quiz?
Quiz number 7.
Perfect. The other thing I can do with this is sort of take screenshots, and so this will also be like we can store notes. So I won't necessarily need to take pictures of some of these notes, but so this is the one. Looks good. Okay. Let's go back here. Maybe go to my highlighter. Maybe underliner. Okay, we've got a formula. So whenever you've got a word problem, what I look in a word problem is the first thing I look for is not the words, but for numbers, formulas, and letters that look like math. So first thing before I even start reading it, I say I've got a formula that should be helpful. And then I see a letter here, just kind of randomly. See some numbers. I see another number here. What else? I haven't read it yet, have I? But I see these numbers here that they're giving. They look like years, okay? And t years. The variable's in years. So, okay. So now I've got a formula. D equals 394t plus 5,209 or 5,220. And when you pull this up, sometimes these numbers change a little bit, so they might be different from what you have. This can be used to approximate the total average credit card debt. So I'm going, okay, what are we getting? We're getting total average credit card debt. The U.S. household in dollars, T years after 1995. Use this formula to predict what the total average credit card debt will be in the year 2021. So so T is number of years, but and what's it in reference to?
From 95 to.
Good. So this is our starting day, or the starting year, 1995. 26 years. How'd you get that? Very good. You could count on your fingers like I often do, or you could just subtract, right? So we go 221, and we take 1995, and we subtract. And that'll give you how many years? 26? 50, yeah, 26 years. 95 to 2005, that's 10. Another 2015 be 20, and then 6 more years. Okay, so 26 years. Or we could plug it in a calculator and not worry about it. But 26 years. So what do we do with that 26 years? Very good. That's the number of years since there. So that goes in the formula. So let me go a little bit darker here now. So we're going to take T equals 394. Where the variable is, we always just put a nice big parentheses. Plus 5,220. And then the number of years goes right in there. Order of operations, we multiply before we add, but you could also just put in a calculator. So 394 times 26. That. Oops. 394 times 26 equals that number. And then we add the 5,220, which is really the debt that an average household had in 1995. So now we're up to 15,464. Okay, and that's what a lot of money. You go ahead and put it in the box and do is I'll take a little screenshot.
So that's what D equals.
That's what D equals, yes.